Welcome to yet another What I Ate Today Pregnancy Edition. This morning I started off with some beautiful stone fruit. I love being back in California because we have the most amazing nectarines and plums and peaches. So I had 2 or 3 plums and a couple nectarines along with some kiwi. I think a lot of women, when they're pregnant, they have this food aversion mostly to fresh food, but a lot of people gravitate towards fruit, and it's one of those really easy things to eat, and I find that to be true for myself. And so I always like to fill up on lots of fresh, juicy, vitamin-rich, nutrient-filled fruit in the morning, and it's my favorite way to start the day, and I'm normally hungry right when I get up. And I know this isn't what I eat, but it's a bit about what I consume and what I put in my mind. I've been meditating every morning with the Headspace app, and I love it. I might talk about it a little bit later and how it relates to pregnancy. A bit later, I juiced some local oranges for my smoothie, and I drank some of it as well. This smoothie today was more fruity and green with lots of stuff added to it. I have some cilantro and kale, and I typically add the 3 power seeds, so flax seeds, hemp seeds, and soaked chia seeds. I also added barley grass juice powder and spirulina. I added 1 ripe banana, some dulse flakes, some mango, and mixed berries. A bit later, because I really like to have nut butter in the morning, I just didn't really want it in my smoothie this morning, I made this delicious chocolate almond butter mixture. It's like a pudding kind of, but it's pretty much straight up almond butter with cacao powder and maple syrup. You can use agave if you want. And then I really like fresh strawberries in it. If I don't have fresh strawberries, I don't enjoy this as much, but it's really yummy and a nice way to get some extra calories, extra fat, extra protein. And I thought I'd show you our magnificent little garden that my husband maintained while I was away on my trip. And it's looking really good. We have serrano peppers, lots of tomatoes, a Japanese yard-long green bean, and some cucumbers. And today for my salad, I picked some cherry tomatoes that were super ripe and a cucumber. Now, salad is another one of those things that can be really difficult to eat when you're pregnant, and I completely relate to this. I saw a comment in one of my recent videos like, I'm pregnant and all I want is junk food, and I totally feel you. I will say, I think that the healthier you eat before your pregnancy, the easier it is to eat, like gravitate towards less and fewer processed foods when you are pregnant. But yeah, I've definitely been craving junk food. It's frustrating because I normally really love simple, healthy meals that are just fresh fruits and vegetables. And I will say, the farther I get away from my first trimester, the easier it is for me to eat whole foods and not processed foods. So I have more and more days like this where I'm just focused on lots of fruits and vegetables and healthy whole foods. But when it comes to salad, if you are pregnant, even if you're not, just find a way to make salad appealing to you. So not everyone likes the same dressings. For me, I need very little dressing. I can't take a lot of the flavorful stuff. It seems like my baby doesn't like flavor, which is kind of upsetting. So I kept this salad pretty simple, lots of fruits and vegetables. I love adding celery in there. Celery is one of my favorite things to eat right now. And some garbanzo beans that I made in the Instant Pot the other day, and avocado. My dressing's just lemon, a little bit of agave syrup, sea salt, I think I put pepper, and a small dollop of hummus. And even that was a lot of flavor for me, but I kept it pretty simple, and that way I could eat a pretty decent size bowl of greens. Greens are one of those really important food groups to get in. Lots and lots of minerals, really good for teeth health and overall just everything. And I just want to encourage you, if you are pregnant and just nothing sounds good, that's been my experience where it's really hard for me to love foods. Try to mix it up and find stuff that interests you and make it more exciting and put a little bit more effort and thought into it so you're not just eating cup of noodles or donuts. But again, I'm not a nutrition expert by any means, and please talk to your practitioner. Later, I had a simple snack of just a Fuji apple cut up, plain. That's it. Pretty boring. For dinner, I made a pretty epic dinner, if I do say so myself. My husband was pleased, as was I. I baked up some Yukon Gold potatoes. These are our favorite kind of potatoes, till they were nice and soft, about an hour. And then I made some chili. And the chili is so easy. I didn't follow a recipe or anything. I had onion, garlic, and bell pepper. I got a serrano pepper from the garden to make it nice and hot. I added beans and tomatoes and chili powder, and that is pretty much it. It's pretty simple, but it definitely does the trick. And one of the best things about loaded baked potatoes is the toppings. So we put chili on top, obviously, as well as guacamole and cashew sour cream. If you have seen all the vegan YouTubers make cashew sour cream and you're intimidated by it, please just get over that fear, because it's so easy. Soak some cashews for like an hour and then throw them in your high-speed blender with some sort of acid, either apple cider vinegar or lemon juice, and salt and water, and that is it. You just blend it up till it's nice and creamy and smooth, and it takes every meal to like the next level. It's very delicious. The only pickled thing I love during pregnancy right now is pickled jalapenos. My mouth is watering just looking at them. And we threw some salsa on top and Cholula, and look how delicious that looks.
And I just want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of our video today, Squarespace. Squarespace is a website building platform that provides beautifully designed templates and powerful blogging tools to make it easy to create a little home on the internet that you can call your own. Let's be real, many people these days need a website of some kind. Whether you are a small business, a content creator, an artist, or just a young professional trying to get your CV out into the world. I've been using Squarespace for years and have created multiple sites using this platform, and I can honestly say they make it so ridiculously easy for a tech challenged person like myself to make something that looks professional and functions exactly for my needs. Go to squarespace.com/Hannah McNeely for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase to get started building your website today.